everyone, it's me, Canadiensis. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I post new doll-related videos every single day. And today's video is exciting because I have this box of goodies that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So the context behind this is that I have two friends who live relatively close to me, but still far enough away that we can't just see each other often, like all the time. And for context, you guys kind of might know who they are. I bought my 12 Dancing Princesses and Magic Pegasus collections from them last time they came into my area to visit, and they came back around December, and unfortunately one of them had to go home, so they didn't end up getting to come over, but the other one, Shelf Princess, who I will link in the description, they came over to my house and also sold me a bunch of stuff from their collection. This was all stuff that we discussed beforehand. It's not like they just were like, I'm gonna peddle my wares to you in my yard or something. I was just like, yeah, bring them over, I'll buy them. And a lot of this stuff is like, you'll see if you've been watching my channel for any like length of time, well, maybe not any length of time, but if you've been watching my channel, especially videos that I talk about my like doll related past, you'll know how special this is and how exciting this is to me. So excited. And then there's some other stuff that they throw in for free in here, so I'll point out when we get there. So yeah, and these, my friends, are the lords of finding excellent things at thrift stores. So, for example, these are actually things that were not part of our deal. They just found these at the thrift store, and I was like, or at like a flea market, and I was like, I will buy them from you, please, 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 if you don't want them. And they were like, well, I don't really collect Taylor Swift stuff, so yeah. And so I bought these for $20 each. I'm so excited. So this is the Taylor Swift Our Song Performance Collection doll from Jack's Pacific Play Along. I think this was like 2009-ish. 2008, I don't know, it's like late 2000s. 2006? Well, that's like the song copyright, I think. I don't know. 2008 is on the box. There you go. And like, to explain, I'm not really like this big Taylor Swift fan anymore. Like, I don't think I've listened to all the new songs that have come out, but I specifically really like the ones from my childhood. So, the original album, Fearless, and my favorite one is Speak Now. That's like the CD in my car. If you come in my car, you will be listening to that CD over and over again. We have a 4-hour drive together. We are listening to that CD over and over again. I love that one. Anyway, so these dolls are from that era, and also they are just really nostalgic and cute to me, so I really like them, but they are ludicrously expensive online because Taylor Swift has a lot of fans, and having a doll of your favorite, like, artist is really cool. So, I get it, but they were at a flea market, and I'm so happy because they picked them up for me. So this is the Our Song Taylor Swift Performance Collection doll, like I said earlier. I think I said it earlier. These are kind of funny to me because they're like loosely based off of looks that she wears either in the music videos or just somewhere in general, but regardless, they're very, very cute and I really like them. And you guys know that I'm not a big celebrity doll person, especially if I'm not like the biggest fan of the celebrity in the world, but I will say that these are cartoony enough where like I like them a lot. Like the faces, they're just so cute. They're really, really cute. And you can see there's also a Teardrops on My Guitar one, and this is our song one, which the dress is like shorter on the box. I don't know. But they're so cute. Taylor Swift story. Let Taylor Swift's story inspire you to make your dreams come true. I don't know. These are cute. These are just so cute. And then this one is the Red Carpet Ready one. I have one of the ones from this fashion collection already that I found at a Kid to Kid last year. It's this one, the Pretty in Pink one, but that's all of my Taylor Swift dolls other than one more that I'm going to show you. These are weird to me because they're in these like blister packages. Oh, look how funny this is. So this is the dress and this is the look they're mimicking. It's not even the same neckline. Like, I don't know. I think they just were like, gold, done. Or they made the dress and then they were like, we need to figure out what that can be similar to. But this is like 2-in-1. So the skirt comes off and turns into this monstrosity. These are cute, but they're not the most high quality dolls in the world, but I really like them. And these are like, again, ludicrously expensive because I looked into them even like 5 to 10 years ago. I was looking into them and they've been consistently expensive because I was really interested in having the Love Story one for a while because I really like that song, but whatever. And then this is one that I already had, so I brought her over here because I just never get to talk about these. This is my You Belong With Me one, and she's wearing a dress. But you can see the Love Story one here, and Teardrops on My Guitar in this green dress. I don't know, these are just so cute. They're very, very cute. And now that I have 3 in box, they're definitely not coming out of the packaging, but hopefully someday I find more to thrift store. I actually have one of the fashion packs, I think 2 of the fashion packs, because I bought a pull-up doll back in like, I don't know, 2013, 2014, and she came with it's probably 2015 now that I think about it. I was a little bit older, but doesn't matter. Who cares? She came with one of the Taylor Swift fashion packs, and I did not know until like 2 years ago when I was looking up the Taylor Swift doll that I got, and I saw that fashion pack and I was like, oh, that's it! It's a Taylor Swift doll! I had no idea. So, yeah. Okay, now we're into the stuff that I actually bought for my friend. That wasn't just like, oh, you're at the flea market and you found those, can you pick them up for me, please? Anyway, so starting off, we have Ariel and her sisters. This was a gift on top of things, which is actually pretty cool because I really wanted this set. And it's in box, and I'll probably keep it that way just because I've seen these at thrift stores a couple times. All of the time that I specifically remember, I never see these two, but I've seen this exact one before who goes to this set. But the time that I saw all three of them will haunt me for the rest of my days. There was a, like, toy resale store nearby me that, well, I don't know what you would call it because it's not like a resale store where they're, like, pricing things. It's like a toy thrift store, like, exclusively toys. And they posted this set on their Facebook page. They were all out of the box, but I saw them and I ran there. I was like, I need them. So I drove right over, and a kid is actively holding them in their hands when I walk in, and I was like, no. And, you know, that I was always shopping for a long time at that store, and I was just, like, out of the corner of my eye, I was like, is that kid still holding those? Because the second they get put down, I'm grabbing them. But they never put them down. They bought them. But now I have them. In your face. Can't stop me. But yeah, thank you so much to Shelf Princess. I'm really excited. These are so cute. These are so cute. Also, some of these might have been gifted by the person who did come over to my house. Like, for example, this one was from Zach. So this is a little white Pikmin. I think he was like, I saw this in one of your videos. I had no idea what it was, but like, I realized when I saw it in your video. But yeah, this is a white Pikmin. So this is from Pikmin 2. This is a bootleg one that they used to sell on eBay back when I was a kid. So this is like a really cool find at a thrift store, which is where I think he said he found them. Sorry, I love Pikmin. It's like my favorite thing ever. And this is a bootleg. I have the flower version, but I don't know what happened to him, but he's trashed. Like, he's ruined, but I loved these. So now I have a perfect one, and it's a leaf one, which is cuter to me. Yay. Random, but I was like, whoa, that's perfect! Thank you! If I found that at a thrift store, I would have been losing my mind. Like, I would have been so hyped about it. Okay, and then this doll, oh my gosh, let's get to the Barbies. So you guys know that I do actually have a Mermaid Fantasy Christie, but I do not have a complete Mermaid Fantasy Christie, and my Mermaid Fantasy Christie has a tear in her tail. Look at this. A perfect one. This one's like practically brand new unboxed condition. In fact, I think Shelf Princess said that that's where this one had come from, but I don't 100% remember. But this is exciting because these sleeve things, I don't know where they go. They just never come with the dolls. But yay! Now I have a perfect one to put on display. And don't worry, my other one's still going to be loved and have a place in my collection. She's just, I'll probably give her a new head because she's not ripped enough where it would bother me to have her on display or anything. Not that even being like all the way ripped would bother me that much. I would just kind of try to hide it on display. But what I would probably do is find another head that has a fantasy hair color, or, ooh, I could reroot her. That seems faux pas, right? Like, I feel like someone will kill me for doing that. But maybe I'll find another doll that has her same skin tone and I can pop the head on and then they can be like little sisters. I don't know. But thank you. I'm so excited about this one. Now for the onward search to find the third from this set, because I don't even see her in collections most of the time. She is weirdly hard to find. But anyway, yay! But Mermaid Fantasy is special to me because the Barbie was like the first doll that I think I ever had. Perhaps the first fashion doll, because I know I had some Magic Merbabies dolls. I just loved mermaids. I always have. Look at me now, a real mermaid. Anyway, there's some more. So these were gifted because they were like, I know you like ponies, and I was like, yeah, I do. I'm pretty sure I have this one, but without the hood. And then there's another one that is identical to this one, but with a different symbol, and I'm pretty sure this is a different one than the one that I have, but I'll have to double check in my collection. But anyway, more G3 ponies. You never find these anymore. I wish that I had been more diligent back when they were super common secondhand, because I could have probably completed my collection. I have so many G3 ponies, but I am still missing a few, and not even just the European and extremely obscure ones. Like, I'm actually missing a few pretty easy ones to find, but you know, I'm just slowly building up that collection. I find them at thrift stores occasionally. I add them to my collection. But man, 10 years ago, everywhere. If you were, like, 2013, you could have gotten any G3 pony you ever wished for. Just go to any garage sale, like. But you know how it is. You never know how good you have it until it's gone. Anyway. And then these were gifted as well. So I believe these are probably all Ollie's Bargain Outlet finds. So that's where these ones came from. They told me that. These are from the, like, Season 8 Sirenix doll. Not Season 8 Sirenix, but Sirenix Season 8 dolls that showed up at Ollie's Bargain Outlet. And yeah, so here's Flora and Bloom. They're very cute. I will probably be customizing them, though, because I do already have these dolls, but yay! And then they said that the wings, they couldn't find them, but they do have them. So I was like, I'll probably be customizing them, but if you find them, I'll take them. And then this is a Steffi doll. I don't have a lot of experience with Steffi dolls, and she's actually really cool. So she's like really pretty, and her hair is super soft. If it's polypropylene, which I'm suspecting that it is, although it is a lot thinner than I'm used to polypropylene being. But she is a European release doll, so there might be some differences in like the factories that they use. I don't know. But she's cute. I really like her little dress, and yeah, eventually she'll go on display, hopefully, if I find a spot for her, because I do have, I believe, one other Steffi Love doll, but I thought she was very cute. Watch this just not be a Steffi doll. I'm pretty sure she is. And they sold them at DOLLS when I worked there, and I kind of regret not getting some of them, because there were some really cute ones, like, some really cute concepts for sets. Okay, so now we have made it to the other stuff. So when I was a kid, I wasn't super into dolls, but there are specific memories I have of the dolls that I did have, and I had quite a few dolls. I probably had around 30 throughout my entire childhood, maybe less, but probably like in 20 to 30 range. I had my Fairytopia dolls, which I still have to this day, because I still have a couple of my Barbies to this day. I have my 2 Bratz dolls that I had, and I have my Fairytopia dolls, but my Mycenes are gone, and all of my Barbies were gone. I had this specific set that I probably got at KB Toys at some point, because if you don't know, KB Toys was like a store that specifically sold like old stock dolls and toys, so a lot of my collection of dolls as a kid does not match with how old I am because of KB Toys. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's where my Mermaid Fantasy Barbie probably came from, but I don't know. I probably could ask my mom. It's weird. She remembers a lot of that stuff. If I ask her, she'll be like, oh yeah, I got that here. Like, I asked her about my Bratz dolls, and she was like, yeah, I got the Fiona at Sam's Club. How do you know that? How do you remember that? I remember everything, though, so I get it. Anyway. I had the, like, Happy Family set, I think is what they're called. Well, now I'm blanking, but I'm pretty sure they were called Happy Family, and it was this set that was recalled because Midge was pregnant but not wearing a wedding ring, which is... I can't believe people were like that in the 90s, but they were. So the doll was recalled. I believe she was re-released with a wedding ring. I'm not 100% sure, but I loved that doll. Never noticed the wedding ring thing, nor would I have ever cared. But I loved that doll, and I had all these sets. I had the baby doctor, and there was like a set that came with the babies in little beds. I had like I think I had a dentist or something, but I don't think she went to that set. I think I just happened to have a dentist. I had the husband, or I guess the boyfriend, and I had the little brother. Alan? Is Alan the boyfriend? I don't know. Also, it could have just been a husband, but they didn't wear wedding rings. I don't wear my ring ever because I'm scared of losing it. And also, it just makes me kind of uncomfortable. Like, I'm constantly fidgeting with it. Just take it off. Get rid of it. Anyway. So in here, we have those dolls. So for starters, the things that I did not have as a kid that were in here. So this is a Chrissy set. So Chrissy's like the baby. Barbie's baby sister is what I assume was going on, but I'm not sure. Yeah, baby sister of Barbie, Chrissy. And the Chrissy dolls are the dolls that, like, were central to this set. So this is baby Layette? Question mark? I don't know, but a very, very cute little set. Yeah, like this little cute little baby. You guys know I'm not a big fan of babies, but these specifically I love, because I had them as a kid, and I just love them a lot. Okay, so this is the swing and play set. Is this an old Walmart tag? It says this was on clearance for $6.28, but it was originally $9. That's a really good deal for all this stuff. But this is the Chrissy swing and play set, and how cute is this? Like, this is so fun. And it looks like you could look for the nap and play nursery, and oh, I have that doll! I could display them together. The stroll and play Barbie and Chrissy. Yeah, I totally have that doll. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't realize she went to this set. Yeah, she's like, I'm looking at her right now. I've got you some babies to take care of. Okay. Anyway, okay. I don't know where to start. Oh yeah, these are in here too. These are 17-inch Madeline Hatter things and a G1 pony wear shoe. Okay. Oh, there's some more things in this box. We went through the box together, but I didn't like take everything out of the box or anything because I knew I was gonna do a video. This is a really cute little Littlest Pet Shop thing. I assume this came with one of the backpacks. What is that? What's the hole for? I don't know, but cool. I love Littlest Pet Shops. It says 2008 Hasbro Cosrich Group. Is there like more stuff at the bottom of the box? Stella was in here after all. And also their brushes. So their wings are just not on them, but there's the brushes. Okay. Now it's time for Midge, Dr. Barbara. I don't remember his name. And this guy. Yes, so these are my childhood dolls. I mean, these aren't the ones, obviously. Now, if you lived in Katy, Texas, and around 2008 there was a garage sale, and theoretically you bought a clear what was it called? A clear... What was that convention called? It was a convention, Wizard World. It was in a clear Wizard World Dallas bag that was like clear with blue margins, and you bought a bunch of dolls in there, hit me up. Those are mine, and I want them back, and I will be retrieving them. Kidding, but that's where my dolls went. Anyway, here we have Midge, who's like been dubbed Pregnant Midge, and you can see. Oh, this is the wedding ring version. Okay, so I did not have the wedding ring version, but, you know. So I'm pretty sure they either stopped production and did that, or they recalled the other ones. I have no idea. Wow, her hair is soft. Well, mine never felt like this. And I just loved this doll. I thought she was so beautiful. She does have a really big forehead, but that does not mean that she cannot also be pretty. And I don't know... I didn't necessarily play the pregnant part a lot, but it is really, really cool. And I don't even remember her having shoes. Like, I'm not sure if mine ever had her shoes, to be honest, because I don't remember these even a little bit. If these are her shoes, y'all can let me know. But she's stylish in her little pregnancy dress. But anyway, so if you've never encountered this doll before, buckle up. Buckle up. So you can play out the birthing, kind of the child here. Oh, it is, yeah, happy family tag. That's so cute. Okay. So as you can see, there's a belly on the doll, and it's not like a permanent belly that she has. It's actually it's a magnet. So if you take it off, there you can put the little babies in here. I think they're in one of the other bags, but yeah, so generally I didn't have the belly on her all the time, but I don't know, it's like cool. And it works pretty well, like it sticks on really nicely. But yeah, so that is Midge, and they didn't make it Barbie because I think they could like foresee some kind of controversy because people are pathetic and like to project their own insecurities and nonsense on other people, which is exactly what ended up happening to poor Midge, which is why she ended up getting like recalled or something, which is a shame. But anyway, as a kid, this was one of my favorite dolls, so I have a personal beef with that. Although obviously it didn't affect me. I didn't know she got recalled until much later. And again, I think it wasn't necessarily like a recall, like they will take your doll, like they will put a sign up in the store that's like danger, but it was like a voluntary recall, like they took them off store shelves and then put new ones on or something. I don't know. Y'all can tell me more about that in the description if you know. But anyway, I loved her and I'm so glad that she's back. I'm so excited, and thank you so much, because this was, Shelf Princess reached out to me again to like offer to sell this stuff to me specifically because they knew that I really was looking for these dolls and that it was like a personal mission that I had, and for some reason, that might be why I don't know about the shoes. And this was one of my first dolls I ever had. I know that because I don't have a memory of getting her. There was just a point in my life when I started having thoughts, you know, and this doll was already there. So, Mermaid Fantasy Barbie as well. Okay, so that's Midge. But now let's introduce you to the other cast members of the Happy Family. So this is Dr. Barbara. So she's like the baby doctor. I think I just interpreted this doll as a dentist actually because I don't know about like midwives or whatever these doctors are called. She's just like the ultrasound, no, she's the one that like takes care of the babies. I don't know the word, whatever, but she's got like little storks. But this reminds me of like what dentists wear, so that's probably what I was thinking. But I love her stylish little tennis shoe wedges. Those are hilarious. She has a little stethoscope. It's got her little shirt. It's all made out of a material that like I would be mad if doll clothes were made out of it right now, but because she's a doctor and these are her scrubs kind of, that actually makes sense, and I like it. It's realistic. And I really like her little haircut too. And I always left this doll like this. Like a lot of my dolls I would change their clothes, but these ones in particular, like I didn't mess with. Like they all wore their clothes all the time because I liked, they all wore their clothes all the time. But you know, like I didn't switch them out of their original clothes because I just really liked these dolls. I liked their concept. Okay, so this is the man. Again, I don't remember this man's name. I think it's Alan, but also the baby might be, or not the baby, but this gentleman might be named Alan. I don't know. But I always remembered this little camera and it drove me nuts that you couldn't take it off unless you cut it off, but I wasn't supposed to do stuff like that, even though my mom, if I had asked, probably would have just like been like, yeah, sure, let's cut it off of there, because I think that's just for packaging truly, because it's not tied anywhere else. But here's the little camera. He's on a stroll with the boy. Yeah, that's him with the khaki shorts, the little pocket. Real working pocket though. That's pretty cool. And he also has a wedding ring, and again, I don't remember mine having these wedding rings, so very interesting. A little bit different, but it's the same doll. It's the same doll. And then this little boy. So this stroller, I have distinct memories of this driving me bonkers as a child because it has all these, let's take our little boy out of here. How do you just like scooch him out? I swear there's like, yeah, there you go. Please. Free him. Okay, so this is our little boy. I love that he's wearing a matching outfit with the dad, by the way. I don't actually remember that, but like, this is so cute. And he's adorable. I loved Kelly dolls as a kid. I had a ton of them. I didn't really play with, like, this set in particular, they were like, that's the family. But all my other dolls were like, whatever. You know, like the Kelly dolls were like, I had their little clubhouse too. I've seen it at thrift stores a couple times, but I want it all. Like, I want all the stuff that goes to it. Anyway, this is this thing. So this thing drove me nuts because there were all these parts that come apart because, I don't know, it probably made it easier to assemble in the factory. But I remember distinctly until it was gone out of my life because I think all my Barbie stuff, my Barbies went at one garage sale, but then all my Barbie stuff I voluntarily gave up at another garage sale, which I do regret, but it's fine. This always had all of its parts, even though it was always coming apart, and I was always like, I think, yeah, this comes off. And like all the different parts come off. Like I remember this little handle thing comes off, and like I think this actually came off, this thing. So miracle that I kept all that together. But I was pretty good at keeping all my stuff together, even though I was a mess. All my stuff was always a mess. And then I guess these are the accessories that came with the set, which I actually don't recall. So this was a little cardboard piece, so this would have gotten thrown out, but you can see the happy family. And then this little frisbee. This little radio I do remember having. This little sippy cup, really cute. And then we've got this, which I guess goes on here, if I had to guess. See, I don't remember these. I wonder why. Maybe we got these at a garage sale, because honestly, I'd have to ask my mom, because I don't remember ever seeing these in box, but I did have, like, a lot of the other stuff complete. Like, I remember this set having it complete, so I don't know. But anyway, you can put this little bag here, and there's a bunch of little snacks for our day on the road. For our day having a little stroll. Just going on a stroll. Okay. And then, so yeah. So, Barbara taking care of her friend Midge. Midge is gonna give birth. The baby. I think the baby actually isn't in this lot or something, and that's why the Chrissies were pertinent, but we will... No, the baby's in here. Okay. It's time for the baby. So, I still have a lot of the parts to this specific set, actually. Like, a lot of these little accessories and stuff. But it's cool to have it all complete again. Okay, so... There's this crib, it's got a mattress, and it could be like up and down, so you can make it like this. You can rock it, or it can be high up where you can like observe your child more easily. And there were also these little drawers that you can't really fit much in, but very cute. And then this little blanket, which I actually do think I still have that too, because I used it for my Littlest Pet Shops. Very cute. And I think that's why I kept this too. If I used something for my Littlest Pet Shops, it was safe, because I would keep it. And then, oh my gosh, the Happy Family album! Taking care of a new baby is so much fun when we do it together as one happy, loving family. I love that Barbie's just here. I know they're friends, but, like, this is one happy, loving family. We've got the polyamorous couple here. Throuple. Like, what? Anyway. Our little girl. Isn't she the cutest baby? It says Midge and baby. I guess you can name the baby. Alan and Ryan. Okay, Ryan's the child. Alan is the dad, so I was right about the dad. Our friend and baby doctor. All the children love to visit baby Dr. Barbie. What is that? There's clothes for mom? There's little fish packs! These are so groovy. Man, this prototype of Midge in particular, she looks so good. Alright, well now that I've messed up the white balance, let me show you the dolls up close. So cute. So cute! Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, now for the rest of the things in the crib set. I was thinking, oh, like, maybe they actually want to see the accessories. So these are the accessories from these two sets and the little instructions, which is really cool. And I love, like, the artwork and the font and stuff. They're so cute. There's, like, how to swaddle the baby. I talk about all this stuff. So I'm showing you this ahead of time just so you actually know what all the items look like. But I'll still leave in the part where I'm just talking because I know you guys like that part. I don't know. So, anyway, here's all the stuff. Little rubber band. Love the wet wipe container. And then these things, again, like, I swear for some reason I remember, like, a little ID tag of some sort there, but maybe that is the extent of it. And I also, I feel like these were a darker color. I don't know. But maybe I did get them at the garage, like, at a garage sale or something, and they were stained. I don't know. What is this little thing, by the way? Do you like put something there? And then all the little paper things, which I just don't remember any of these. I don't even remember the clipboard and the pencil. I don't remember a lot. Like, I remember the doctor tools. I definitely had these. I don't remember the syringe. I remember this and, like, most of this stuff. And, of course, this. I don't remember the swaddle, actually, but I remember this. And then look at the little babes. Cute. They had little diapers and, like, I don't know. I wasn't super into, like, baby stuff or anything. Like, I remember my grandma got me a baby doll one year, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, I don't know. Like, I've never just connected with them very much, but for some reason this particular set was just so fun. And I feel like this set would be especially special as, like, of course people had to make a big, like, weird stink around whether or not she was married, which is so, like, weird and gross. I don't know. But because it doesn't encourage you to do anything. It's just like, this is a doll who is pregnant. Like, there's, I don't know, kids aren't scrutinizing that type of thing. Parents being weird and projecting are. But this would be fantastic to be like, if like the parent was about to have another child or something, this would be such like a fun educational toy for your kid. And it's also just really like sweet. And I bet a lot of like collectors and stuff really loved this set. I don't know. I think the Happy Family set is spectacular. I'm pretty sure there's like a house set too. I don't know. These are just like the base sets that I had. So like the Midge and Baby set, the Barbie Baby Doctor set, and then the Alan and Ryan set I had and I loved. And I'm just really happy to have them back. So we have the child. The little child. I don't remember mine having a little shirt. But anyway, let me demonstrate to you. Actually, you know what? She's going to be pregnant with a clothed child. That's how we're going to do it. Okay. So you take the belly and you just curl up the baby and pop it right in there. Upside down, preferably. Just make things a little bit easier. There you go. Baby's in. And then you... Maybe I forgot how to do it. You do it. I'm telling you the baby fits in there. I think that's probably it. Okay. Just put the little dress back on. Alright. And then that baby is now in there. She's still got some time to go. Still got to come out of there. But anyway, isn't that like cool? It's like a fun gimmick. People are like weird for making it weird because it's really fun. All right. You can see the instructions for the set. Detachable tummy under doll's dress. Oh, so this is the set that came with Midge. Okay, so that makes sense why it's here then. Okay, I was placing the baby wrong. You're supposed to put the baby like facing inward. Place baby as shown. Midge can't wait for her new baby to arrive. It's a girl. What are you gonna name the baby? This is so cute. Oh, it shows you even how to swaddle the baby and stuff. Yeah. You got the birth, or this says it's a girl, and then this is the birth certificate. You can write the mother and father, the baby, and the birthday. That's all that matters. And then we have, I think this is supposed to be like a bath. I don't know. I'm not super in the know about babies. And then this little picture frame, which I've never seen before, which is pretty cool. There's also a lot of toys and things, or like different care products. So like, I think this is a baby monitor. And then there's like a giant rubber duck, but I think it's actually meant to hold things inside. I don't know what, but it has like a cavity. And then this baby wipes container with little wipes. I do not remember the wipes, but I do remember seeing the wipes in an inbox picture of this before. Well, my stepmom had this inbox actually, so I remember seeing it there. Here's the swaddle. And then, oh, okay, so the mummy and the baby, little ducks. That is so cute. Yes. Okay, I don't know how that fits in there. It's fine. Okay, and then, see, I don't know, is this so that Midge can hold it? Is that why there's a hole? I don't know. And then this is, it's in like this cursed font so that you don't know. Like it says what looks like baby and then just, because who knows what you're gonna name that child, you know? So they wanted to make sure you could, sorry, I'm fixing the white balance. See, now when I go back here, it's correct again. Okay, so that is the Midge and Baby set. Although she's just ready for the baby now because it's currently still needs to be birthed. Okay, and then this set, I really liked this set. So this is the set that comes with the Dr. Barbie. It is like, I don't know, the baby doctor set. I've never been to one, but there's this thing, which ordinarily, this is different from mine. I swear these were black, like a black tint. I don't remember these being cardboard either, but that does, I mean, they probably were cardboard, to be honest. But there's these little baby things, and I think they just go, so is this supposed to be like the NICU? Like, what is this? But you put them on there, and then there's actually other children that you can place. So let me show you. It's really funny that they used cardboard. I remember the cardboard well, but I don't remember it just popping right out like that. And then I distinctly remember these things being like a darker plastic, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just not remembering clearly. Anyway, and then there are the children. Well, that one's not wearing its blanket anymore. So there's more children to go around at the baby doctor. Put them in there. And then says, baby doctor, happy family instructions. Yes, so there's like, I remember there being these little labels for the end. I swear there were labels at the ends of the beds so you could tell what baby is which. I don't see it. I thought, I mean, this does seem different. I do remember these, but mine were still taped in, I guess, in some way. I don't know. But I remember these being in the beds, of course. And then, this might be from the other one. I think this got mixed up. And then we have birth certificates for the babes. We have a little Dr. Barbie clipboard with a little pen that seems like it may be removable, which is pretty cute. And then a growth chart. I didn't have any of this cardboard stuff. Like, I had some cardboard stuff from my childhood dolls, but not these. And then we have a 7-pound, 9-inch, 9-ounce boy, a 9-inch baby. A 7-pound, 9-ounce, 21-inch baby. And a 9-pound, 1-ounce, 19-inch baby. Birth certificate. I don't even know how big I was when I was a child. Is that important? Does that indicate anything? I don't know. And then we have some stuff. So I think this is a tongue depressor or something. Little syringe so that you can traumatize them. We have some little baby bottles. This, I think, is supposed to be like baby shampoo or something. There's also these medieval torture devices. I don't like going to the doctor. And this medicine. And I probably forgot one of the things, but there's a whole pile of stuff here. All right, and then a rubber band? Question mark? We'll go with it. Okay. And then there's also the accessories from Mermaid Fantasy Barbie and Christy, which is pretty cool because I don't recall ever having these or seeing them before in my life, so yay. The babies. It's kind of funny that there's not space for Midge's baby. It's like, you can shh. That's like, imagine the baby that was in here, and now it's in here. Anyway, I could have sworn there were labels. I'm so bothered. I'm gonna have to look this up. But, oh, I guess that's the label. This is last but certainly not least. I'm really excited about this one because this is something that I don't have in my collection at all yet. And this is, I believe, an Irwin Sailor Moon doll. How would I know what company made it? Well, anyway, it's one of the, like, Sailor Moon full-size fashion dolls. And you guys know that I have the mini adventure dolls for my mom. And this one's not complete. I think she's missing the gloves and then the little, I think there were things on the Odongos, like the little buns, but she is complete enough for me. And I'm so happy because these are really cool and they're really hard to find. I've never seen one at a thrift store before in my life or like at a flea market or anything. And I think they're super cute. And I'm not like the biggest Sailor Moon fan in the world, so I'm not actively like going out of my way to seek them, but I got an opportunity to get one in my collection. I was like, heck yeah, I'd love to have one. And I'm currently working on like finding the spot I want my Sailor Moon stuff to be and then putting it all on display. So I am pretty excited about it. And this doll is very, very nice. And now I have one. And yeah, so with that, that is everything that was in this box. Thank you so much to my friends. I'm very sad that one of them wasn't able to come over, but thank you for coming over, Shelf Princess. I had a lot of fun and it was really cool, and thank you for selling me all of these really cool dolls as well as the random extras that you and Zach threw in. I really appreciate it. It is hard to overstate how much these like Happy Family dolls mean to me, just because they, like, I'm trying to rebuild my childhood collection. I'm actually doing a terrible job considering how many dolls I have and how many dolls I needed to get back, because I'm still missing like a few. I'm actually getting really close. These were some of the ones that I was the most stumped by because I was like, how am I gonna get those? Like, because I wanted them all complete again like I had when I was a kid. Although I do still have a lot of their stuff left from when I was a kid. Like, I know I have this. I know I have the little rattle, which I don't know if I showed it to you, but this little, like, I think it's a rattle. I don't know what this is. I still have lots of these pieces, but they're not complete, which has been bothering me. I actually still have the wipes container, but not the wipes within. And I don't have any semblance of the doll or the child either. I don't know, so it's just really special to have them again. I actually think I still have her stethoscope. So whoever bought her at the garage sale, you didn't get the stethoscope, did ya? Ha! Anyway, that's it. Man, I shouldn't have mentioned that because someone's gonna be in the comments and be like, it was me, actually. Because one time I bought a lot of dolls on eBay and like 3 separate people were like, oh, that was mine. Because in the video I made, like, I was like, wow, I wish I could know the story behind like where these came from because it was such a random assortment of dolls. And one person DM'd me and 2 separate people commented like, oh my god, that was mine, haha. And it's like, really? Because it came from a thrift store. As in, like, the thrift store gathered a bunch of random dolls they had on the shelf, and it was just so funny. So I probably shouldn't have mentioned that because someone's gonna be like, oh, I have them, haha, send me $1 million. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for this video. Again, thank you so much to my friends for this wonderful Barbara and Friends lot. I'm so grateful, and I'm so excited to add them to my collection. I'm gonna need, like, a whole display for... This is a situation happening. I'm gonna need, like, a whole shelf dedicated to these guys just because they're important to me and I want all their little playsets out, but I don't know. I think there's more playsets too, but this is the main set and these were the ones that I had as a kid, the only ones that I had as a kid, so these are the ones that I really wanted to have back, and I'm so grateful that you helped me do that with dolls from your collection, and thank you so much again. And to you guys, thank you so much for watching. Are there any, like, this is kind of a weird question, but are there any, like, childhood dolls that, even though you're a toy collector now, that you've been, like, trying to track down and you just haven't been able to? I don't want to say what mine are because I always worry people will just send them to my P.O. box, which obviously I'd be like, woohoo, I got them back, but it would also make me feel really bad. But there's still a few that, for some reason, one of them is, like, a really common doll that I used to see for sale all the time, but for some reason I can't find one that's like, yeah, that's the one for me. I'm being picky because she was really important to me as a kid. Like, there's almost no doll pictures, like, a picture of me as a child with my dolls, and there's one specific one that I remember, and that doll is in that picture, so I have to get a perfect one. But yeah, anyway, for all this time, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!